It's a word. 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 Ah, man, I tell you, we have to so tap into our intuitive nudges and make sure that we don't miss anything. So I had to play this morning, Shake the Room, because I experienced a room being shook when I walked in it. All I did was walk in with a chocolate cake on my hand. That's it. I just had it. And the room went, Rose. Some people that didn't even know me, but they heard my girlfriend say it. And so they said it. And it was like applause. I'm so glad you could come. I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my God. Oh my God. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. So this room that I got to be in, it was a Friendsgiving yesterday. And my prayer has been always to be impactful in whatever spaces I find myself in. She told me that it was going to be at least 60 people. And I said, 60 opportunities to talk to people about what it is that I do. Do you know I was talking to this young man, 27 years old, and he owns a bank. But I didn't know that he owned the bank. I just knew he had on sparkly jeans, and I wanted to know where I could get the jeans from. Where can I get the jeans? And then he asked me, what do you do? As he tell me about his neck pain and his back pain and all of the things that he's experiencing. And by the time I got finished telling him what all his things were, he was like, man, that makes so much sense. He was like, yo, I need to get with you. He said, my name is Shaq, something, something, something. And I'm right now on tour with 19 Keys. And I think that you probably need to be on tour with us. How about we shake the room? 19,
Girl,
how about we shake
shake,
the
shake, shake,
room?
shake, 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 shake.
Come on, shake the room.
Girl, now listen, I ain't coming out this camera because I look absolutely crazy. But girl, what? What?
He on tour with 19 Keys. They just came back from London.
I knew it about. I thought, Darlena. I always like they
Baby.
people will take you on tour with them to be their health coach and pay
Li-
you grandiosely, girl.
He never heard of what I was talking about.
Girl.
He said, I mean, it makes absolute sense, but wow, wow. That ain't even all. That ain't even all. This is one. This is one. How about you shake the room? D1 was in the building. D1 is the conscious rapper that Coach Stacy has been really, really tapped in with. Coach Stacy is over there on Instagram. And I saw him last night and I had met him earlier in the year. He said, where you met me at? Where you met me at? I said, at the New Year's party. He said, what New Year's party? I said, you don't even know where you be at. How you don't know where you be? He said, I said, the loaf. He said, oh, that lawyer. He said, yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right. And then of course, because he knows Coach Stacy, I had to, throw, I know Coach Stacy too. He said, she is such a beautiful soul. She has such a beautiful spirit. I said, I know. She talking about my man, my man, my man. Listen, he talked about you for a good couple of minutes, right? And listen, he's a if you Google him, he's a very conscious rapper. He talks he got into a beef with well, he didn't start it. He definitely didn't start it, but he just said that, there's more to the community than giving turkeys on Thanksgiving. And Rick Ross took that personal and came at him for some reason. But whatever, he's doing positive things, so I got a chance to talk to him. And there was a Jamaican lady in there named Nikwa, and she like once I start talking to her, she starts talking about all of her current clients that she sees. She lives in New Jersey, but she came down from New Jersey to support my friend Whitney. Whitney, y'all may remember Whitney from when Christopher and I were doing the that 1111 IG chat we were doing. She came onto our IG chat and she told how after she did the emotion code session with me, the following month she did $34,000 in her business, which was 20,000 more than she had done in the month before. And we cleaned when I met her, it was on the basis of the emotion code. One of my friends asked me to come because she really needed help. And when I got there, she was already crying. She was crying the whole, she was already crying, and we must have cried together for 3 hours while I did the emotion code with her. And then she went on to make that money. Well, yesterday was her Friendsgiving with her new boo in her life. They've been knowing each other for 2 years, dating for one. Got this big, beautiful house in South Fulton. And she had called me and told me, she said, we cleaned it up. We did it. We did it. We did it. I got a wonderful man in my life. Well, unbeknownst to her and to any of her guests, that he would propose. So I got a chance to see something that I indirectly had something to do with because we cleaned up all the old trauma from the prior relationships so that she didn't carry that into any new relationships. And this guy is top tier. He is top tier. He has a daughter, she has a daughter. And so he asked her first. Clearly, he spoke to um, the kids in advance because when he asked them to come up, they came with handfuls of roses that they just draped along the walkway before the mom came. And so he had to talk to his daughter at first. And then after Whitney said yes, he then asked her daughter. And she said yes as well. So it was just so, first of all, nobody said nothing about we was going to be crying, and see, it was just so beautiful. His words were beautiful, um, and you could tell he was just speaking from his heart. He didn't have anything written down, and he right when he asked her to come up, somebody placed a stand with an iPad on it, and the iPad stand was her brothers and sisters and her mom. So it was all beautifully set up. So as I'm moving around and shaking the room, I got a chance to go in the lower level of their house, which had a whole nother full kitchen and full space and all that. And there was a podcast room. I said, "Oh, he has a podcast." And he said, "Yeah, you don't know what he do." I said, "I just met him today. I know Whitney, right?" He said, "Oh, well, he has something called the multifamily movement." I saw it on the wall. Okay, multifamily movement. It's all about real estate and buying multifamily units versus single family homes and being able to have the one unit pay for you to live and all that kind of stuff. And so he has this whole program that he's teaching people. And then he has, I don't know what his um rank is in the church, but he is something in the church, has some sort of ministry in the church. And so I should have known there was some ministry in the church when Whitney started hosting Bible study. She was hosting Bible study every week, and she still does, right? So beautifully, right? And so he also wrote a book. And so he gave me the book, signed it, told me that abundance was my birthright. I do agree. And this book is called Rich and Righteous. We've been talking about this for the longest time. We've been talking about that money is not the root of all evil and that we need it. And this book says spiritual secrets to mastering money manifestation and your mind. And just as I was rolling through it, like one of the pages that I opened, like he has the 10 commandments of money. I think this is going to be a great read. He calls this a table of consciousness. Like this is gonna be great. You read it, Coach? You read it, Stacy? Um, when I just opened up the page, and right in the bottom it says the vineyard and the mine, and he has a picture of a vineyard tree, and right next to the tree is a neuron that looks exactly the same. So this guy is something and somebody, and I'm looking forward to developing relationships with all the people there. Oh, it's on. He has it on audio. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna listen to it. I think it's gonna be a great read. I think that it's a thing that has come at such a time as this, as we are leaning into our financial not even financial literacy, but just knowing that we can be rich and righteous. Coach Stacy said, "Yeah, he's official." I got that, right away, official and down to earth, because I gripped him up and took him to the corner, and he said, "What we got to talk about? I said, "I need to talk to you." He said, "What we got to talk about? What we got to talk about?" I said, "Whitney ain't tell me that you was doing real estate." He was like, "Oh no, 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 I got you. We got you. We got you." The whole night, every single family, every single person that I met was official. Every person in that network is official. People who own banks, people who, it was so many business owners, so many successful business owners in the room. And as I got to meet them, the room was shook, because you can have wealth, but where's the health? Who's talking about the health? Who's in your circle that is teaching your students, the people who listen to you, the people you work with, that there is a correlation between their dis-ease and their emotions? Nobody. Nobody. So it's important for us to say what it is that you do and find the appropriate alignment with the rooms that God has allowed you to be in. And I just felt it. You know how you take a step, and as I take, hey Tone, as you take a step, you just feel the room being shook by your presence. You know that God has placed you in that room specifically for you to say what you do and to impact the lives of the people that are there. And then when they hear what you do, they automatically know, one, they need you, and two, they know somebody else who needs you. And that's all I heard all night. Oh, how can I connect with you? What can I how fast can I see you? And when I talked to Julius about the the space and what I'm doing, and then the man with the bank and the healing house, he was like, "Well, is it open? Can I come?" Not yet, not yet. Almost, 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 not quite. We almost there. Like, I should have my yes by Wednesday. That's what they told me. I should have my yes by Wednesday. And I can't wait. Now it just makes me feel like, hurry up, you gotta get to it, because you gotta have some place to bring the folk.
You know how people came to the healing house, man. Come on, Darlena. Like
Yes.
every time I'm talking about you had the neighborhood on lock, man.
Neighborhood. Listen, that's why
The
I want
whole
to
I'm
be
talking
back.
about people pulling up off of a bankhead coming through the neighborhood, like for real. And I'm like, I mean, the last sister circle we did in the last healing house, like
Yeah.
Darlena had stars pulling up in the I'm talking about in the middle of what we would call the hood. They
Yep.
pulled up.
Pulled
I'm
up.
talking about we got pictures to prove it.
We do.
Like
We do.
I'm talking about the evidence is really the energy. The word synchronicity came to me while you talking. This is the synchronicity, Darlena. This is the alignment. Two words have been in my spirit all last week. It's alignment and agreement.
Mm,
Alignment and agreement.
yeah.
Well,
We are coming
just
into a
something. So even if it's just $50 to $80, We're leaving money on the table. What?
There we go.
Tori, you unmuted yourself. Okay.
All right,
Good.
I got her.
All right.
Go
But
ahead.
it's alignment and agreement
Mm,
that has been coming up. We are being aligned with our creator
yes,
because we are intentionally working on the creative energy that's coming alive. And
absolutely.
I'm like, girl, I'm not sorry. Look at the what you say, look at the unfolding.
Yes,
Look how fast, Darlena, look how fast this is coming to you, man.
yes,
And
Look,
suddenly,
I'm talking about look how fast this is flowing to you. I'm talking about this this is what this is what I told you, enjoy the calm.
yes,
Because
you
I'm
did.
telling you, when people actually know the ma'am, people I can't even because I know because I experienced it, you understand? And even I haven't experienced the fullness of you because I know you. I'm
Yes,
just like, this is the thing, the time, this is the time. God is redeeming the time because he's making the time available. And this time around, God is showing you why it's going to be different. This time, any kind of doubt that tries to come up and tell you anything, any kind of crazy maker that show up, God
yes,
is showing you this time.
yes.
Oh no, this ain't the same. This ain't the same.
Not the
This
same.
ain't the same. But those other times were only preparation. They
Mhm.
were only you know what to do.
Yes,
You know what to do.
yes,
And it's so amazing. Oh my God, girl. Like,
yes. Go ahead, Manya.
Oh, divine day, everybody, beautiful people. I was just gonna say, besides the stars on your face, you're a star, but the people coming is the easy part. You know, that's what got, that's the scary and easy part, because kind of happened with my business and the butters. The people came before the product was there, you
Yes,
know? So you're ready because that part, the moment you open your mouth, everybody's going to want to come to the house. So that part, I know you're like, okay, let me get it. You're going to get it. But the people coming, that's going to be so easy. You see it already. You
yes,
went into a room of 60 people, and I bet you, I guarantee every last one of those anyone that you spoke to about that house will be at that house once that house is ready for them to be at.
that's what they
I
said.
just see it, you know. So I
Yeah,
know for a fact that part is easy. That's when it gets scary because every time you talk about it,
yeah.
someone wants to be there. Is
Yes,
that not true, right? Every
yes,
time you mention it,
yes.
someone wants to
And,
get into that healing
and guess
house.
what? There were stars there last night. There were other stars there. There
I'm
were.
talking about you. The only star we need to look at the stars on your face that you saw playing. There were stars there looking at you, wondering who are you and what is this
Yeah,
bright shining
yeah,
diamond in the middle of the room. That's
yeah,
what I mean. And then you open your mouth and you talk about it,
yeah.
bringing it, into fruition. So anyone you spoke to, all the way down to everyone here, will be at that house because you've mentioned it. So I was just thinking when you said it, and just like, and especially like as Bridget said, it's all alignment. We can
Yes,
sit here and we can talk and we could probably each talk about everything that's just happening, but
yes.
it's so wonderful to watch it in real time,
Mhm. Yeah.
you
It
know,
is that.
in real time.
Yes. And I felt that like once I had the conversation with the first person, I said, oh, we finna shake the room. That's why we here to shake the room. And my car broke down, so it was like, oh well, I won't go. I'll just figure, whatever. I'm just gonna.
Those are those distractions to make sure that you're on the right path because you could have
Yes, listen,
easily
I already know. I already know. So
could have easily
um,
said no.
yeah, my
Yeah.
son-in-law's car was here, so I just called him and said, "Can I use your car?" He said, "Yeah, go ahead." So I used his car and made my way. And when I tell you I was there with the cleanup crew, I was there with the cleanup crew. That's how long I was there. Long enough for so many additional conversations with the additional stars that was there. and they're like, "Great to meet you." Like, I can't wait. And so the one girl from Jamaica, she was talking that talk to Shanae, you know say. Just kept she was going in on them last night. But she's from New Jersey, but she also has a home in Jamaica already. And they were talking to me about doing a retreat at her space in Jamaica once everything is, back up and running. So, just all of those things unfolded in that short amount of time. So the plan now is to get it out. Like, don't hold on to any of the words. Like, don't turn those words into action. Just turn those words into action. Make sure you go back to all of the people that you met. Anybody who has interest, you must continue to massage those relationships and let them not forget you. Well, they won't forget me, but they ain't gonna forget me. But just making sure that you do the things that you say you're gonna do, so that you don't lose the contact. And lean in. I really want to talk to this young man about um, this banking that he does, because he was there and his COO was there and some other his assistant, all these people. I said, okay. I said, how old are you? He said 27. I said, ooh, 27. What was I thinking about at 27? It wasn't business, I could tell you that. It wasn't business at all. So it is truly a gift to be able to show up in spaces and get the things that have been revealed to me. Yes, $11 million. $11 million is looking real easy right now. Very easy. It's not.
Because it is. Because it is.
Yes, because it is. Because
Because it is. I know that's right.
so I pulled the card. Where the other card go? Oh, here you go. It says everything I touch is a success. Everything I touch is a success. It says, I now establish a new awareness of success. I feel the awareness when I walk into spaces, like almost instantaneously, that there's something here for me to do, that there's something here for me to develop. I feel that when I walk in the room. It says, I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up in my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Where's my other card? Did I drop it? Oh, yeah, I dropped it. This one says, I am a clear thinker and I express myself with ease. I am a clear thinker and I express myself with ease. The key to creativity is knowing that my thinking creates my experience. I use this key in every area of my life, even at Friendsgiving. I use it in every area of my life. Like the creativity that is showing up for each of us is just amazing. Like, we really can't make up the things that's happening in our worlds right now. Could we make it up? Nope, we can't. So there's so much to be in gratitude for. Um,
We created.
we created it, and I mean the opportunity is just so. I mean, it was new couples there, and this was a lot of these people were a part of the church. There was a couple there that had been married for 40 years. 40 years. And that's how he did the engagement part. Because what he did was he said, I have these awards. She don't know about these awards I'm giving out. So he gave awards to people who had, because it was supposed to be flannel and friends. So you had to wear flannel. And I told her, I said, I don't have that. I don't wear that. She was like, girl, I know you got some flannel somewhere. I went and found some flannel pajamas and cut them and made me a hair tie because that's all you're going to get from me. I'm just going to make me a hair tie because that's it. So I just had a flannel tie around my hair. It wasn't like this, but it was the tie. She was like, well, you did it. You got your flannel because who wear that? But I did see some really nice flannel in there. And so they gave the Flyers Flannel Award, and it was to this young boy. He had this flannel shirt that it looked like somebody pulled the threads out of it, and then it had like glitter words on it, so it was really the Flyers Flannel. So he got that, and then it was who was married the longest, and then the helper awards to the lady who came down from New Jersey and was working with her till 3 in the morning, and one of the nights they stayed up till 7 a.m. decorating all that, so they got an award. And then the final award was for who traveled the furthest, and it was a guy there from he had moved to Bali, Indonesia, and so he was there from Bali, and he said there's somebody who traveled even further than him. He was like, who traveled further than Bali? He said, there's somebody who traveled to me from heaven. And then he went into how much, Whitney has changed his life and all that. He said when she first met him, they had a housewarming at their house a year ago. So he had bought the house a year ago, had it built from the ground, beautiful, beautiful home. And she told him when she met him that his house looked like a staged house. Like it didn't have nothing. It was just plain, but it was a beautiful house. So of course I didn't get to see that, but a lot of his friends that knew him when they came for the housewarming, they said, yeah, she's right. But now you look in there, you see candles and flowers and all these things. And so he talked about her touch on things and said that, he hosted things all the time. He loved to host. And here she is now hosting Friendsgiving in this house that he bought. He said, she my twin. We twins. We do the same thing. So he did all of that. And it was just so beautiful to see this whole unfolding of this. And and everybody kept saying, oh my God, the ring, big old carrots. Yeah, you can see it from over there. You can see it from over there, right over there. So just really, and Whitney is somebody who has come a long way. I seen her move to, like, from the time I met her, like it's been things that she's pushed through, and I'm looking at like everything I know about her, and to see that it's all over with now. It's all over with now. The struggle of where I'm gonna live and how I'm gonna take care of my daughter and just all of that. He gave her a soft place to land, and because she had a soft place to land, she has been able to build her own ministry, her own women's empowerment, her own stuff that she was already doing, but be able to do it at a higher level because certain um, worries have been lifted from her, and I could see it on her from the moment I walked in the door, like so free, so easy, so just different, than the woman that I met that was broken and hurt and all of it. So she has come a long way. I told somebody said you better get that testimonial because I was telling folks how I met her. Like they was like, so how long you been knowing Julian? I said I just met him today. I know Whitney. And one of the ladies that I was talking to, she seemed so nice, right? And so we got on talking about the emotion code and doing it. And I said, I just like to think that I had something to do with this. So I'm definitely she already gave me a video testimonial on the IG live that we did, but absolutely getting it down another way where people can see the end result of the work that was done.
In
And
the words of Jeanette, say it again. Say it
say it,
again.
say it again, say it again, say it again. So
Your
yeah,
podcast, can it be something that you bring on your podcast with
oh
her? Like
yeah,
that's like a before and after for real. Like
yeah,
that's real
yeah. Bring
transformation.
them both on the podcast
Yes.
because
Yeah,
she used
that's a
to say
true before and
how
after.
yeah, how he met her. Like, let her come and tell and then bring him on, after. I
Yeah,
think that,
that's it's so inspiring and so beautiful just to hear. And you can honestly say yes, you were a part of it. There's
yeah.
no doubt about it, and she knows it.
Yeah.
That's why you were
She
there.
said it. She said it. She started talking about, oh, I'm speaking at this thing, and I think you really need to be a part of it. So I'm going to tell the guy when he comes. So when the guy comes, it's somebody I know that's been at the healing house 1,000 times. He looking at me like, I know who she is. I know her, right? I know her. And so he was like, oh my God. He was like, are you open to sitting down with me? I'm like, of course. So I sit down and I talk to him. He came to my house when Lizzie Jeff came. I had met him probably at a couple of her events, but when he came at the end of the event, remember they was up all night and I went to bed like at 3 o'clock. And Lizzie is coming in my room and she's crying. And I'm like, what are you crying for? She said, I just have to tell you something. And I'm like, what? Is the house on fire? She's like, no, somebody broke one of your sound bowls. And I was like, okay, you got 100 people in my house and all I got is one broken bowl. Girl, I'm grateful. We good. I said, can they buy me another one? And she said, yeah. I said, okay, well, we good. So then he comes in like with his head down, like, I'm so sorry. I was on my phone and I dropped it and then it fell. And I'm like, will y'all stop? Like, stop. Like, it's one little bowl. And it wasn't even a big one, it was a little one. He said he
But
thought it was going to cost like $500 or something. That bowl, to replace that bowl, was $60. So he went, replaced the bowl and sent me some dates on top of it all. So it was funny. He was like, let me get your number again. I definitely want to sit with you. I want to do the emotion code with you. I've heard so much, like I really want to do it. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So he goes to his phone and he sees, and I'm in his phone, introducing him to Diamond. And those of you who know, Diamond is my sound healer. So he was like, "You introduced me to Diamond? Oh my God, Diamond just um performed at Dharma Glow for me this year." And I said, "Of course, she's the best." Right. And then he had me a note in there that said sound bowl. And I had him in my phone as Dijon sound bowl. Cause you broke my bowl, bro. So just all of the things that are just unfolding, like I don't even know how many opportunities came out of just showing up. And this real estate piece that he's doing, I know that I could enhance that by adding the other parts that I know to it. So I'm really grateful. So in the 5 minutes of gratitude, it says the best part about life, every morning you have a new opportunity to become a happier version of yourself. We do. We do. We do. We do. Fill in the four blanks. Something I currently have that I always wanted. A new door that opened for me recently. A person, place, or thing that makes my life easier and happier. Someone who makes my life better just by being in it. And the affirmation says, I am balanced in my ability to both appreciate what I have and work on what I want. Appreciate what I have and work on what I want. Let's see what they're talking about for November the 17th. November 17th starts with the words, may I believe in you? May I believe in you? And it says miracles are performed by those who temporarily have more for those who temporarily have less. Miracles are performed by those who temporarily have more for those who temporarily have less. From A Course in Miracles. That's so good. Just the words, may I believe in you. How about may I believe in myself? May I believe in you? And it goes when Reverend Mary Morrissey asked her mentor, Reverend Jack Boland, to support her in prayer for an expansion for her church. He asked her, would you allow me to believe for you? Jack was asking Mary if she would be willing to have the project manifested on the strength of his faith. His offer was an invitation to Mary to extend her faith to allow the dream to come through a mind that temporarily envisioned greater possibilities than she could see. Since that time, the Living Enrichment Center in Wilsonville, Oregon, has become one of the most successful new centers in the world, with a huge facility serving many thousands of students of truth. If you find it difficult to believe in something you desire, ask someone to believe for you. Such an invitation requires humility and magnitude. You must be humble enough to admit that you don't feel you can swing it on your own, and confident enough to believe that it can be done with help. When selecting a prayer partner, choose someone who has manifested good in the area you are seeking to edify. If, for example, you have manifested financial abundance and wish to create a rewarding relationship, invite someone who has a good relationship to pray for you while you hold the vision of their abundance. A Course in Miracles tells us that a little willingness is all that is required to set miracles in motion. When you declare that you are willing to have your dream come true, no matter by whose hand it is manifested, you signify that willingness. We have the capacity to open the door to miracles for one another. When you cannot believe for yourself, let someone else believe for you. Help me accept your gifts with a little help from my friends. I am willing to receive support to make my dreams come true. Y'all do that. Y'all do that for me every day. We do that for each other every day. And we do it not just in word, we do it in deed. Somebody has a need, we're going to pull our 12 pennies together and we're going to make something happen. We're going to pull whatever is needed, a word, a deed, a blessing, a prayer, a pom pom. Mm, 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 mm. Whatever it is that is needed for you to step into the next thing that God has for you. We are all on divine assignment. Do your assignment. Do your work. And I
Can
promise,
you hear me?
yes, I can.
Okay.
I promise you, when you do your work, the world will unfold for you in ways you could have never imagined. As we lean in and do the work, not only do I feel the work, not only do I feel it, I see it, I feel it, and I know it. I know it. There is an inner knowing that we all have, that we have to listen to. That inner voice that is talking to you, that you keep talking back to, that every time it says something to you, you say, no, no, I can't do that. Yes, you can. You must. That is where your gift and your blessings are, is on the other side of that voice that is telling you to take the step, to show up. You know, we say no a lot. We say no so much. We need to say yes sometimes. People are inviting you and you're saying no. People are inviting you and you're saying, I must just take a nap today. I'll go another time. I'm sure they'll do it another time. No, you need to dust yourself off and get ready to take the steps to shake the room. It's your turn and your time. You must take the steps to shake the room now. And I promise you, when you do, I will too. I will too. I know all too well this voice I speak about because it's the same one that told me you don't have no car. You don't want to bug them about asking, can you use their car? Just use this time to, do your laundry and just get ready for work and just stay home and don't go. And then in my spirit, I felt, get out, go now. So I just sent a text. Can I use your car? He said, yeah, go ahead. And the rest is proverbial history. What I just explained. I can't make this up. I really can't.
That's a part of the work, Darlena. You know,
Absolutely.
your friend just said, all I ask is that you make good decisions.
That's
And
it.
you made a good decision. That is a business decision. You understand? Even though you right now you're in the beginning stages. What they call this the beta stage.
Yes, yes,
We're getting everything together. We're gonna, and you really passed the beta stage because you've already done the beta. So now you're just having a relocation, you're just having a reopening,
yes.
but you just move to another location, and you do the work. You do the work every day. You
Yeah.
understand? As Dr. Loretta says, oftentimes you are the healing house of roses because you are Dr. Rose. You've been Dr.
She
Rose for us for the longest, from LCA up until now. You have been Dr. Rose.
Yeah.
You came and shook LCA, baby, because we was around there like, Darlena, what can we eat?
Yeah.
Can we have water, Darlena? Please, please, Darlena, can we have water? We don't know. We don't know what we can have. Oh God, especially the truck drivers. I know me and Marcus gave you
Listen,
the
Marcus was just so sick. Marcus was so sick. Like, what can we have today? Miss Rose. Like, people is calling me saying I'm at the grocery store and I can't get your voice out of my head. Like, I know what you said. Like, can I eat this? Can I have this? And yeah, and Jamal and Kemp was like, you just know this stuff on top of your head. You came here, you don't have no book, you don't have no notes, you don't have nothing, and you just talking and everything I said, Jamal kept looking it up. Yeah, yeah, she's right. She's right. It's right here. It's right here. We called it Jamiling. He Jamiled me for everything that I said to him and that I said to the group. And then Kemp said,
Jamal is gonna look it up. One thing Jamal gonna do.
look it up.
Jamal is gonna look it up. Like he was the newsman. Like,
Yes.
he gonna look it up. Like, hold on, wait a minute, let's verify
And he didn't
before
wait
we.
until I was gone. He did it while he was on
Oh
the side of me. Like, let me make sure she not lying. So if I'm not telling the truth, he gonna bring it up right then and there while
no,
the people
immediately.
immediately, yes, immediately he gonna let you know. Yeah, she'll know what she talking about. But I was found approved. For sure, found approved. So yeah. Um,
can you hear me now?
uh-huh, go ahead.
Okay. Well, you have beta tested it. You have testimony, and you're about to have your new first location. But I see you mobile, and I see you doing just what you did in that room for people at an appointed time. We're going to call you up and book you to come in our house and throw out the stuff that don't belong here. Go with us to the grocery store, and you won't have to even do it after a while because you'll have your disciples. You'll train people to come and do it,
Yeah,
and they'll be so well trained that we will trust them.
yeah.
But I will always have you.
No,
I don't
Noreen's
want
gonna
your
work
stuff
on
to
the
be taken.
certification because she brought it up.
What'd you say?
I said Noreen is gonna work on the particulars about what they should be certified in because she came up with the certification. I'm like, okay, certification, what
Yeah.
certifying? Yeah, so Noreen must have some ideas in her head because she surely said it yesterday. So I'm looking forward
Well,
to.
yeah, because
I'm
you know you're top level, so can't everybody get to Dr. Rose? So, but your information is so valuable because we all need to be healed and healthy so we can help each other.
absolutely. Does anybody have anything else they want to add before we go?
I
Where's
want to say that there is power in creating disciples. That even Jesus created disciples. Like Jesus didn't do it by himself.
yeah.
And Jesus was God.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Take a note from God. God could do it by himself, but
Yeah.
he created all of us. Like
Absolutely.
I've heard people question and say, "Well, why did God even make people if he knew that we was going to be all like this?"
Mhm.
Well, listen. The whole thing is we may never know that answer, but
Yeah.
what we do know is God has importance in using people in the earth right now. We
Mhm.
don't know why stuff happened 2, 3,000, 4, 7, 8,000. Right now we are in 2025 today.
Yes.
And as of today, we can see the power is in making disciples. Ask any network marketer what they trying to do. They not trying to sell Avon by themselves.
No,
They not trying to sell insurance by themselves.
no.
They you got having a great educational system for something like this, Darlena,
Mhm.
is powerful. And
Yeah.
you're gonna show people why you are the doctor. Because you done already made disciples out of us.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have a microwave right now because of Darlena.
Me either.
I don't have a microwave because I'm like,
Mine's
okay,
unplugged. I won't even let it be in the drawing off the energy or putting energy out. It's
Yes.
here, but it's unplugged.
Go ahead, Sherry.
I just want to say I believe in magic and
Yes.
miracles. Magic and miracles and magic and miracles.
Yes. Yes. Yes, sister. Yes, sister. This everything is magic and miracles. What you said, Shanette? You said something. I heard it in my brain. I heard Shanette saying something.
You heard in your brain?
I heard it.
I'm
What
getting ready to go to Mr. Smiley, but it, remember we kept saying, and suddenly
and suddenly,
something big, something big, something big.
yes.
Yes, it's just something big.
This
Just like Sherry says just now, all the magic and miracles and wonders.
yes.
It's just what it is. God is just showing up. When we think that we are not even in just the realm of what we we're dreaming it, thinking it, writing it down,
Yes.
but we talk about how he's going to surprise us bigger and better,
Yes.
just supernaturally.
Yes.
That's what he's doing. Supernatural blessings. We say it every day. Supernatural blessings.
And the young man, he said, when I'm touring, I'm finding myself energy drained. He said, I don't know what that is. You pouring out to hundreds and thousands of people. That's what it is. You are really a natural being. God has put super on you for you to continue to go. But once you are done, you must rest. You must rest. What you say, Noreen? Noreen was saying something too with her face. I saw it. Your face was talking.
I actually was not. I
Yes, you
was I
was.
was
You was
actually
thinking.
multitasking, but it's a
Oh,
good point though with resting after you pour out because that's one of the things I had to do myself because of keep going and keep going, keep going.
yeah.
And everything like I mean it's exciting to see what's happening with everybody and especially with what with your sharing. It's just so exciting and even more encouraging. It's awesome to watch the unfolding of what God is doing.
Absolutely.
Powerful.
Absolutely. Because I know Whitney's story, I'm just sitting here saying, oh my God, this guy is about to when they came with the roses, I said, oh my God. He is about to propose. He is about, and I'm just sitting there saying, "Oh my God!" First, he pulled her out of everything that was going bananas in her life and got her mm, stable in her living, and brought her to a place where she can thrive. And now here we are, this sort of, he said it's our 1 year official dating anniversary comes in, it's going to be in January. And he said, what's, what's a little bit of time? When I'm away, I was gonna wait for Christmas. What's 6 weeks? Let me just do it now. Then he said, all our friends are here. All our friends are here. So why wait? Let me just do it now. And when I say she was not expecting it, was not expecting it at all. Even if they talked about it or whatever, she didn't think it was nowhere, no time soon. But baby, that girl, she was crying so hard. I'm crying so hard. Everybody's crying because there's the people who know her, and they know the struggle. They know the things that she's been to, and then to find somebody top tier that gives me hope. That should give all of us hope because he is top tier for sure, for sure. I'm so happy for her too, Stacy. I met Coach Stacy through Whitney, and it's just such a place of gratitude. So with that being said, I'm going to have Dr. Long to give our blessing for today.
Darlene, I hope you're packed and ready.
Uh,
I
oh,
meant to say, I meant to say that to you last week. You, I hope you over there, he, and ha, and packing and ready.
having a bag ready. Okay, I'm gonna get.
All right.
I'm gonna
No,
get.
no, the whole, everything ready to
Oh
move,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I've been packing,
Okay. And
packing
just
and
I check. Me
purging.
just I check. Me just check in.
We
Okay.
just checking. Okay, I
All
thought
right.
you meant my gig bag from when they called me to.
Mm-mm, no, ready, ready,
Oh yeah,
ready,
I'm ready.
ready.
Yeah, I'm ready,
All right.
ready. Oh, let's
Okay.
not forget. Coach Stacy said that Whitney's story is a Cinderella story. It truly is just that. That's the way to put it all in a nutshell. It is a Cinderella story.
I watched Ruth and Boaz for the first time last night. That
That was so
story,
good, so
and
good.
it just it was just that made me think of the Ruth and Boaz story
Yes,
because I remember Whitney. I remember what you did with her and
yes.
for her
Hmm.
and her testimonies. Like that period of time was so inundated with all the healing energy that was circulating around the healing house
Yes.
was phenomenal. Like
Hmm.
just to hear about it, just to see people coming, the lady that came and showed everybody their whole life. I can't remember her name.
Kai,
Uh Kai, oh my God, when she showed up and I was like, listen, the energy that was created, we know
yeah.
what is coming. And to share that with the world, like, look, it's being introduced now on a big platform. So yeah, pack for the house, honey, and pack you a bag too,
I,
because when
three
they
short.
tell you
Yes.
we got a contract for you,
Hmm.
ma'am, we're gonna contract your services for this amount of money, and don't be surprised if it's $11 million. Okay, I'm gone. Bye bye.
Coach Stacy said that was just 3 short years ago. Wow.
Right? Just oh my God! Please, 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 please. I have clothes on now. I am screaming. Please. Oh my God. Please. Please. Oh my God.
Then
Please.
I'm so grateful,
Can
really.
I talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, well, I keep trying to unmute and people keep talking. That's all. I just want to make sure that I muted. You know me and this technology, but it won't be long. It'll be fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yes, 3 short years ago. Yes, yes. And Stacy, Coach Stacy has been hosting events and retreats, and I was able to serve at for one of her retreats as well and help I don't even know how many women it was on her thing, and their testimony. I need to get their testimonies, Coach Stacy, to be a part of what is being built now, so that the when the world goes and clicks links and things, they can see, the other people who've already experienced the healing house, already experienced the emotion code, already experienced those things, so that we can create a campaign around the new healing house 3.0. 3.0. It got to be 3.0 because it was already 2. So it got to be 3.0. Right.
Yeah,
So
to the third power, to the third
the
power.
third power, healing house rose to the third power. Right. And so, and like I said, we started the podcast last week. So I'll be shooting again next week. And I'm just really, really grateful for everything. I'm going down there, and because I'm going to shoot a solo episode. So I could do that anytime. So I might just pull up and get that done. Um, because the solo episode has to be first. But I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm just amazed and blown away by what God is unfolding right now in front of all of our faces. So I'm grateful. So with that being said, Dr. Law, will you please give us our blessing for today? Do it again. Star 6. You was already
I
unmuted.
did.
Okay, there you go. We can hear you now.
Okay, everybody, remember to say this intentionally for yourself, and then say it again for anybody that pops into your consciousness, because we're sending this energy out. I am blessed going in.
I'm blessed going in.
Favorite going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed
And
coming in.
favorite going in.
I'm blessed in the city.
Blessed
And
in
favorite in the city.
City.
I'm blessed in the field.
And
blessed
I'm
favorite
blessed
in
in
the
the
field.
field.
I am always in the right place at the right time,
always
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 at
in
the
the
right
right
place
place
at the
at the
right
right
time.
time.
with the right people,
right
With
people.
the right people.
doing the right thing
Right
Doing
people
the right
Right
thing
thing.
for the right reason.
for the right
for
reason.
the
For the
right
right
reason.
reason.
And everything is in divine order.
Everything.
Everything
Everything
is
is
in
in divine
divine
order.
order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Amen.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us
Extend an open hand
Open
of
hand of
favor
favor
to
to us,
us.
that we may do no harm.
That
We
we
may
may
that we
do
may
no
do
harm.
no harm.
And we let go and let God.
we let go.
And let God.
And then go with the flow.
Go with the
And
flow.
then go with the flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let
And
the
let
Let
the
the
blessings
favor
and the
and the
money
money
roll
roll
in.
in.
From the north, south, east, and west.
from the north,
From the north, south, east, and west.
From above and beneath.
above,
From above and beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
known and
From known and unknown sources.
Tell us about that money, Darlaina.
we have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out.
Never mind.
We always have more than enough. More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
Yeah.
More than
enough
enough
to
to
do
do
anything
anything our
our
heart
hearts desire.
desires.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for
More than-
others.
More than enough
To
to do
do
anything God puts
anything
in our
He puts
hearts
on our heart to do
to
to
do for
others.
others.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
Spend,
Spend money to
keep,
lend
and money to
and
keep.
money to keep.
And we can reinvest that money and keep it going. And where's our bank?
Heaven.
All
Yes.
right, Branch Banks of Heaven. Now she met a 20. How old is that boy?
7.
That
27.
junior high school boy that has his own bank here. So that ought to tell us something. How old did he say he was? 27.
27.
20.
Well, you go ahead on. Yeah, that's a branch bank that really believes in himself.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes, and yes.
Amen.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Bye, Vet.
Be ready to shake the room. What do you call it, Darlene?
Shake the room.